ワノ国でカイドウとビッグマムが手を組むそうじゃ。なんとロックスの再来ですかい。
ロックス海賊団とは大昔海賊島八の巣にて一つの儲け話のためにかき集められ生まれた個性の集団。
Around just one money-making scheme on the pirate island of Fulaled ages ago. That's where Blackbeard set up.
船内でも仲間殺しの絶えない凶暴な一味だった。メンバーは船長ロックスを筆頭に。
I want to look back at these guys. Why has this guy got claws? Does he have a double fruit, maybe? They're all tatted up. I guess they think, oh, his lips are hella big. Lord Jesus. I thought mine were huge.
凶暴な一味だった。
He might have a
メンバー
double
は
fruit.
船長ロックスを筆頭に。
I want to know what he looks like.
若き日の白ひげ。ビッ
Big
グマム。
mom.
カイドウ。
が歴史の影に。
語り継ぐ者がいないほど皆仲が悪かったのは一つ。さらに船長ロックスの野望は世界の王。
King of the world. And they're okay with him being the king of the world? They didn't like each other. I don't
テ
think
ロ
that'll
組織
be
のように
the case.
世界政府に牙を向き、政府によってもみ消された事件が多いことが一つ。
Why would they? So they showed their teeth at the world government as if they were a terrorist group.
政府
And the government has been covering up incidents since. So is the government like, hey, we don't want to scare the people or give the people what? An idea of becoming like the Rocks and stirring up shit. So we're just gonna cover it up because if they don't know, it's like it's never happened or it's not happening. Because the thing is, if you give people knowledge, it could go either one or two ways. So I'm wondering, was the government trying to play it safe and was like, look, let's not throw a match out there and then potentially start fires.
政府によってもみ消された事件が多いこと
At
が
least bigger
一
than what they're
つ。
dealing with now.
だがそのニュースが報じたのだ。
38 years ago. Okay, I have a quick question. From this episode dropping till now, right? Or are they inferring this 38 years ago was... No, it is. This is for Kuma. This is the Kuma part, ain't it, Kitty? This is the God Valley yeah, okay. Garp was there? I like Garp. I like Garp. But I think what's making me mad is the fact that if Baby Kuma was here, and then we have Garp here. Hopefully Garp is just fighting. Hold on. All right, hold on, you guys. So, let me get my thoughts straight. At the end of this episode, we're seeing Kuma, we're seeing Iba-chan, and then we're seeing Jenny, right? And then Iba-chan and Jenny was like, hey, do you want to live? Were they somehow in cahoots with the Rocks Pirates, or were the Rocks Pirates popping up because of freaking of the Celestial Dragons being there? Because we are seeing that Shebek, I hope I'm saying his name right, wants to be king of the world. For that, I don't really trust the government and their explanation completely. I don't trust it to a certain degree, but I'm going to just go from off of the information that they give me. If that's the case, was the Rocks Pirates there just to fuck around with the Celestial Dragons and then the world government, or were they in somehow a group that was just trying to save people, and in the process they had to take on the Celestial Dragons and then the world government? I mean, Big Mom and Kaido, like, they're not really good examples of being good Samaritans, but I wonder exactly what happened. What was their call before they started being Yonkos? You know? I don't know. I don't like it.
誰も止めることができなかった悪の進撃を海軍中
I'm mad that Garp was fucking there. I'm trying to hold in my anger, but I'm so mad if the Rocks Pirates were freaking here, probably trying to save these people who were getting hunted down by these celestial freaking dragons. Why are you helping them? You're supposed to be a good guy, Garp. Or maybe, y'all, hold on, maybe Garp went through this and then he had some type of revelation. Because remember, Garp does his own thing. So maybe him doing this was like an eye-opener for him. And then, like, he started, like, moving differently because of it. I don't know. We'll see.
ガープという男が止めた。ガープの名は世界に轟き、海軍の英雄と呼ばれるようになった。一つ目の理由は、新聞記事にはなっていないが、その戦いで海賊と手を組んでしまったこと。
Roger.
王はゴッドバレーにて天竜人とその奴隷たちを守るため、そこに居合わせたガープと
happens to be there, worked together and defeated the Rocks Pirates. Okay, guys. Alright. Alright, so we have now Garp and Roger, the Rocks Pirates, Eva-chan and Jenny with Kuma. And then we have Celestial Dragons and then what's his name? Figureland, I guess. What is Roger doing here? Roger is looking for the One Piece, right? I would say Roger is probably doing his own thing, trying to protect people, maybe? I don't know. And this Chebek guy. You know what'd be crazy, y'all? What if, like, this is 38 years ago? What if, like, Dragon was, like, Chebek's son or something? And then, like, Dragon met a girl or whatever, had Luffy. No, that can't be it. Because Dragon is supposed to be Garp's son, right? Not Garp, but Dragon. No, yeah. Dragon's supposed to be Garp's son. But how is that? How does Garp... Why should Dragon not even be his biological child? My head hurt. My head is hurting. It can't be. Dragon is not his biological child, is he? That's what I'm saying, Ash. That's what I'm saying. If Dragon is the same age as Eva-chan and Kuma and them, right? How the hell did Garp have a child? He don't even look like he fighting for his child, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't think Dragon is his child. Well, his biological child. You can always adopt and that's your child or whatever. Yeah, I personally don't think that Dragon is Garp's child. What if Dragon is actually, maybe this whole God Valley incident, right? Right? We have, again, Garp, Roger fighting. Huh. Then we have the Rocks Pirates fighting. You fucking stupid dragons. Celestial dragons. Boom. Right? And then, and the world government here. Yeah? What if it's some type of way Rocks, Roger, and Garp had some type of parlay, yeah? And Trebek, maybe it was like a sacrifice, right? But then he said, hey, take my child, protect my child, you know? And then Garp was like, I'll claim him as my own or something, just so he'll be safe from the government or whatever. I don't know, y'all. I just feel like we're missing a big piece of this puzzle. And I know I don't fully trust what this freaking government is telling us about these Rocks Pirates. But I don't give much faith to Big Mom and Kaido either. I love Whitebeard. So I would hope, though, that maybe back then they would have. Maybe I'm being. I don't know. I think maybe I might putting a lot of hope based off of Whitebeard. Wasn't this supposed to be? What was his name? Whitebeard supposed to be Sun's mama. Wasn't that supposed to be her? So then that would leave us not knowing who this fellow is and this fellow. If Trebek is revealed and has a red nose, I'm dying. I would not die laughing at that Buggy being his relative. Oh my gosh. It's possible Whitebeard changed from who he used to be. I will say I don't believe that. I feel like Whitebeard has been probably his authentic self from jump. At least that's my assumption. Are you gonna check out something else too? No, this is the last thing because it's almost time for me to hop off of here and go pick up Jacob. But the thing is, this is Kuma's flashback. It's Kuma's point of view. Maybe we don't see the rest of the fight. That's true. One of them is John. You seen his zombie in Thriller Bark? Did I? Do you guys have a clip of that you guys can send me? Kitty, are you still here? Roger is the red silhouette. That's not Roger. That look like a woman. Roger wasn't with the Trebek Pirates. Yeah, Captain John and his band was what Luffy had. It's supposed to lead to a big treasure. Luffy gave it to Buggy. Yeah, don't look it up. I don't think I should. I didn't press enter because I kind of feel. Don't look up. Okay, Nate. Nate, don't look up nothing. I just want to see what he looks like. I just want a picture of him. Garp's in purple. Oh, that's Garp. That's Roger. Why I got Roger looking like a female silhouetted? That's Garp. That's Roger. That's Whitebeard, Kaido, Big Mom. And then, who's this shorty? Are Shanks and Buggy the same age? I assume they were. All right, so Nate sent the picture. So he was old as hell. Well, I'm gonna pull it up so you guys can see too. So he was old. When he died, he was an old guy. And his name was John, you said? He lived a long life. I know that's a zombie, but he has gray hair. Well, I mean, hey, zombies are aged pretty. Yeah. But still. Were they like black hair zombies or they're all white hair zombies? I can't remember. He was mummified, not necessarily old. He looked like he got old features though. Unless he just had oh, I guess he's a zombie. Like he said, he's wrinkly. So I shouldn't assume he died old. I'm gonna assume he died old. Fuck it, I'm assuming. His hair super long. Oh, he was shot in his chest 4 times though. I'm trying to find him. Where he at?
Zombie generals, march for.
Oh, so it's only that one part that we saw him drinking. Ash, is what you're saying? Oh no, he was right there. He's right here. I see him now. Never mind. Absalom has a shadow that looks like Emu when he walks in here. So that means Moria. Okay. Moria found him. Found his grave, maybe. Located his body, since we know Moria's good at that. And then took him. And wanted to use him. Did we ever see him fight? I can't remember. I'm very curious about this fellow. I am very, very curious. I don't believe we really get scenes of him fighting. Moria was out here grave robbing. Yes, he was. So he found his body. All right. They had a god tier. I really want to know more about him, but of course they're not going to give us much. You know the crazy thing is about One Piece, which I do appreciate, even though he kills all the freaking moms. But anyways, is that this guy here was introduced in Thriller Bark. And if you guys had not even reminded me that he was part of the Rocks Pirates or that he was even connected to Thriller Bark or anything, I would have not remembered him at all because he wasn't shown as much. So there's not a big emphasis. But now we're here where the Rocks Pirates is a thing. And it's like, this dude was shown years and years ago. Standing and drinking. Did they say how the Rocks died? No. Stussy, Miss Buckingham. Nuh-uh. Oh. Okay, hold on. Stussy. The one that we saw. She was part of the Rocks? Or are you talking about... What's his name? Wendell? I don't remember his name. The old woman. Yeah. Okay. Weevil. I said Wendell. Weevil. His mama, right? That's what I was saying earlier. So again, I was right. That is Big Mom. Kaido. Shorty. I don't know who you are. Whitebeard. That was probably Miss Buckingham. And then is that supposed to be freaking Captain John? That short ass. That shorty's the Rock. I just thought maybe he was bigger than that. That's him. His short ass is Rock. See, Zebek, whatever his name is. Oh, he was short. He was a shorty. I just thought it was a rather member. Oh my gosh. Well, damn. Yeah, he's a short king. Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Height. It's okay. I just thought maybe how they were making him, I just assumed he would be naturally bigger. Well, damn. More like everyone else was giant. Okay. That's a good cuddle lobster. Okay, maybe that's the case. Maybe everybody else was bigger, but even Big Mom? Well, Big Mom, she has giant blood too, though, don't it? So that's why she was always big. Big Mom doesn't have giant blood. Her ass is big. You can't tell me. They lied to her. She has a mutant gene or something. Her ass is too big not to have some type of giant blood in her. You guys cannot tell me that. Her ass is way too big. She's way too big. No. Somebody dipped with some giants. And they don't probably remember. We saw her parents, but some in the milk ain't clean. She has what's that called? Recessive gene. Just because we see 2 of her parents probably skinny. She I don't know. Her mama fooled around. I'm sorry. Something ain't right. Something in the milk ain't clean. I don't believe it. Milkman was in the mix. Yes. You know, if somebody say, If it looked like a duck and sound like a duck, then baby, it's a duck. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't care what y'all tell me. Yeah, I don't care what y'all tell me. Hell no. We'll have to ask Oda. I know. Cause ain't no fucking way. Y'all cannot tell me this woman ain't got no damn giant blood in her. Y'all crazy. Maybe she's a buccaneer. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. But I just know Big Mom ass ain't no regular human either. Now that I look back on it, it might be possible that she had buccaneer blood because Kuma's mom was pretty small too. But I thought Clap said he's the only one with buccaneer blood. But then the mom was normal, unless you think he lied. There's a theory that Crocodile is Luffy's mom. I heard that like years ago, and that tickles me. I highly doubt it. The mom was normal, but Kuma has it because of this. That's what I thought. I don't think Crocodile is Luffy's, what's it called, parent. That'd be so freaking weird. That'd be so freaking weird. Just think Dragon and Crocodile getting it on. Yuck. That's nasty. Just think about it. It's just like, I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat, Dragon. I'm not one to judge. But make it make sense. Make it make sense. I just don't think that is a likely match whatsoever. You'll stop. What? Blame them. They said something about Crocodile being his mama daddy. I don't know. Female Crocodile is pretty hot. Oda did draw. I mean, that's cool. But I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep quiet. I'm just gonna keep quiet. I don't care. I don't think Dragon, knowing that Crocodile was a man at first, and then Iwo-chan changes him into a girl, that makes it okay for him to have a baby. Like, and then Crocodile legit will have to be a woman for 9 months. I highly doubt that's the case. I highly doubt it. I think a lot of other races like Lunarians, Buccaneers, and Fishmen were with Joy Boy back in the day, and that's why the world government oppresses them. Who is a man and who is a woman in this series? We'll never know. Crocodile somehow has enough money to fund Buggy. Maybe Dragon is a woman. I highly doubt it, DJ. Croco. Y'all are going to jail. What if Crocodile was a woman at first? That could be it. I don't think that's the case. I just genuinely don't think that's the case. I just don't think it. I'm side-eyeing Dragon. I know that's fucking right, Ash. I know that's right. Oh my gosh. I doubt we will know who looked. Hopefully by the end of this freaking series, we will get a glimpse of who Luffy's mom is. I will be very upset if they don't. Ivankov got something on Crocodile, though. I would like to hear it. Give me all the tea. Give me the details. 100% Crocodile used to be on. Okay, I bet you would. I bet you would. I bet you would. One Piece is going to end with Shanks telling Buggy to lock in, and we'll see his King's Hockey against Emu. Nah, that's not a good ending for me. He probably didn't know it. And Crocodile wasn't born with a scar, probably. They made Crocodile a woman in the live action in the Roger execution flashback. Huh? I didn't see that trailer. Mother's not important anyway in this series. Mothers are important. DJ, you know what? To jail. Put him in timeout. You're in timeout. Moms matter, you butthead. That's why Ivankov got Crocodile to cooperate and impel down. Oh. Imagine Crocodile's laugh as a woman. I just don't think, y'all, that will bother my soul if Oda makes Crocodile Luffy's mother. I don't know how I feel about that. Mothers are crucial. Facts. Facts. Thank you, Kitty. DJ, you're in timeout. Crocodile. Maybe. Maybe. Is Crocodile a real name or is it a nickname? I think it's a nickname, ain't it? The mom part is dumb. The being a woman at first isn't dumb. I agree. I agree. Who had Ivanka off devil fruit back in the day? Yeah, because it showed it looked like he had it here. He did not have that devil fruit here. He did not. At all. He had his same fashion sense, though. He ain't wearing nothing on the bottom for real. So I had that big ass noggin for real. You got that right. I want to know more about Jenny, though. I do want to know more about Jenny. Jenny! Who is you and where you come from, girl? I hope they explain her. But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I kept you here just rumbling my gums. Yeah, it's going to be a good next episode. I'm not looking forward to maybe crying more, especially from what everybody's saying. Like, this ain't even it. Like, there's still more to the story. Ugh. Poor Kuma. What do you think? Or cut back to the present. I'm just assuming they're going to. I hope they don't go to the present after that episode. They have to give us more. They can't just drop Jenny and Iba-chan and let that be it. That will piss me off. They better continue this mess. That will really make me frustrated. Kuma, best anime dad ever created. Well, from what I've seen, you can tell he really, really loves his daughter. And he's trying to protect her. Obviously. She's lucky that she didn't get, like, super big like her dad did. Or do you think only the males get bigger? Maybe that's a trait for only the males to kind of, like, get that giant build? Or do you think Kuma being half-blooded, then having Bonnie, she's like a quarter of Buccaneer. But also, just saying that now, remember they're talking about this big ass, well, Saturn was talking about this big rebellion thing with the Buccaneers or whatever. It's funny now that Bonnie's here because we already have, like, examples of the government getting kind of shaky because we have Luffy here who's Nika, and then now we have Bonnie who is mentioned to have Buccaneer blood, and now Saturn has this beef with the Buccaneer blooded people. So what if, like, everything is aligning itself? We have Shirohoshi with the Fishman Island folks. Everything's going to align itself, guys, and it's going to be what they call deja vu to the Gorosei. It is. It's going to be deja vu. Everything's, like, aligning itself, and it's going to repeat itself, but instead of them probably going down, all the wrongs will be righted. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I'll probably make this a separate video on YouTube as well. Why not? But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I gotta go pick up Jacob. Probably make me something to eat real quick. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Bye guys. Peace out.